How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review another movie. Today, I am reviewing the latest movie to star Sharlto Copley. Man, this movie is a one-of-a-kind experience, honestly. It's based of a first-person sort of view, whatever you call it, POV or whatever. I mean, just literally point of view, man. Of course, it's Hardcore Henry, and honestly, I've been waiting for months. I believe that it was first titled Hardcore, and then they added Henry and Hardcore Henry. I've been waiting a long time for this, honestly, and when I went to the theater yesterday, only 4 people were in there. I was the first one in there, and then 10 minutes later, an old lady comes in, and then like 4 minutes after her, there was like, I didn't look actually, it was like 2 people. I felt like one brought a kid, and I was like, that's it? Like, I was thinking to myself, no, it should be a big theater. I want a reaction. I want people, and of course, 3 people down there didn't even react. Like nothing like that, man. I was the only one laughing in there. I was the only one enjoying myself, and I'm sick. I feel crappy. I feel like passing out. And this movie made myself. I enjoyed it so much, man. So anyway, this is a non-spoiler review. I'm not gonna spoil nothing for you. I'm just gonna give you the pros, the good stuff, the cons, the bad stuff. Give you my final score. Tell you whether or not you should go check this out in theaters or wait for rental. Or never see this at all. Now, let me tell you, if you get easily nauseated or you get sick from motion or the camera like that in a film, like if you've seen Cloverfield and you hate that experience, and if you hate just camera moving and anything like that, you're not going to enjoy this film. And let me tell you, if you get nauseated real easily, and if you throw up and you know you're going to throw up, don't watch this in theaters. Watch this at your home, because real quick, let me tell you, you're going to live for the next 60, 70 years. You're going to throw up within that time period. So trust me, if you're going to watch this movie, it's okay to throw up. You come back and watch it again, just easy like that, in the comfort of your home on rental. But if you're not going to throw up, like I was sick, and I'm not lightheaded like that or anything. I was good, and I didn't even get motion sickness once or nothing like that. And I was fine. I was finer than ever, man. I was having fun. So it depends on who you are, depends how your mind is, or depends how how you feel. But anyway, I'm just saying, I didn't get sick. That may depend on you, or maybe you get sick easily. But if you easily get sick, don't see it in theaters. Wait for rental. Anyway, here we go. Here's my non-spoiler review for Hardcore Henry. Alright, first off on the pros, guys, I have to say the action in this film is fantastic. I love all the action because it just keeps on going and going, and yes, it does get repetitive after a while, not the fight scenes, but it gets like, oh, okay, action. And okay, it's another action scene, cool. And after like the first 7 action scenes, it's kind of like, okay, action. And then at the end, it just goes freaking all crazy. Oh, like there's no guns or nothing, and then hand to hand, and then moving along and just frags and frags. And I mean, it literally, the action continues, and you're looking from this experience. And this guy, you could just see his hands, and boom, 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 boom. And I mean, literally, he's just going at it, man. I mean, there's just gory, and this ain't the goriest movie ever in the world. No, it's not. But definitely, I mean, it's just boom, action after boom, and explosion, and gun, and I mean, it's crazy. It's literally, the action is fun, it's entertaining, it gets you like, it gets you that reaction. Sharlto Copley in here, man. I'm not gonna lie, he's a beautiful man. He's a very beautiful and juicy man. And Sharlto Copley is one of the reasons why I even went to go see this. Like, your voice modulator's not on. Well, at least I know you're not deaf. God, 3 years I've been waiting for this, and I get fucking Charlie fucking Chaplin. I was just like, oh my god. Like, Sharlto Copley plays so many people in this movie. He plays a coked out guy. He's like, woo, this is war, baby. And so many other people, man. He plays so many other characters, honestly. A hippie, and this ain't spoiling, this is all in the trailer. Hippie, a drug addict, a nerd. I mean, he plays, you gotta see, man. Sharlto Copley, every character he plays is different. The way he acts, the way he moves, the way he maneuvers. I mean, everything about Sharlto Copley in this film, he steals the show when he's on the screen, and it's so fantastic. The opening credits of this film reminds me a little bit of James Bond, but it just shows like this random person, I'm assuming it's Henry, who's just like shooting a gun, and the bullet or whatever the pellet, I don't know what they call it with the things, but it's just falling out the casing of the bullet, and everything's falling down. It shows some guy's head and like a knife going through, and it shows the puncture and everything. It's all slow motion and music in the background. It's a great opening scene, honestly. I thought it was really well done. It's a little creative. It's different, you know what I mean? Like, we don't see those all the time. Because it opens very, in a weird way, and then, you know, a character comes in and says a few words, and then boom, credits, and then it shows this sort of like weird, red, bloody, you know, not afraid credits, you know, in the opening of the movie. It is a funny movie, you know, about, I'd gotta say 65 or 70% of this movie made me laugh. Just from S.H.I.E.L.D. Copley alone, probably that was like 55% maybe, and then the 5% was just from the action, where maybe I laughed at a few things. If you've seen the movie, you'll get that. Man, I love the action, I love the comedy. S.H.I.E.L.D. Copley is fantastic, the credits in here. It's all good, man. The ending of the movie is satisfying. The effects, the practical CGI, because this movie only cost $2 million to make. When I saw it was only $2 million, I was like, holy shit. I just saw The Boss with Melissa McCarthy. It cost $29 million to make that. This cost $2 million. I was like, holy crap. It's crazy, man. The effects in here, the villain's appearance, dude. I mean, literally, he's like, you know, the way he walks in and everything. I mean, it's so fantastic. And I'm not saying this is the greatest movie in the world. There are problems with this movie. But mind you, the music in here was awesome. I mean, it's just creative. It's something new for cinema that we don't get to see every week. Yeah, there's been movies like The Brothers Grimsby that has a first-person view for like 3 minutes or something, or 2 minutes. Yeah, there are a few things. But this is a full-on movie where, you know, I know the trailer, you know it's going to be a first-person point of view sort of thing. And right when the guy does the no, like, he's like, hey, like, the girl's like, do you understand me? And he's like, up and down, up and down. And I was still like, I was smiling. I was like, oh my God, like, you always dreamed of a first-person view sort of movie. Like, I wish we could just see from that point of view the whole movie. And, like, you know, and it's finally here, and it doesn't disappoint, man. Many people will say, yeah, it's a gimmick, or it's a thing or that. No, but I enjoy. I don't care. I actually see it a second time, dude, because it's just S.H.I.E.L.D. Copley, his character who plays Uncle Jimmy, you know, or Jimmy, you could say. We never really hear Henry's voice, though. But the effects in here, the bloodiness, the gore, the inside intestines, I mean, everything about this film, it's not afraid to go, you know, to a place. It's very well rated R and very well deserves to be rated R. It would suck if it was just PG-13. Now, the cons about this film, and I can't really say no cons. What did I write? Few slow scenes. Few slow scenes in this movie. Yeah, there's a middle part, like the whole drug addict. I mean, woo, this is war, baby. That whole scene there around that area, a little slow. Yeah, there's a little slow scenes, and other than that, Tim Roth was in this movie for one scene. Like, are you gonna lie down there, swallowing that blood? Or are you gonna get up and spill theirs? Other than that, man, we needed a little bit more Tim Roth. Few slow scenes. That's the cons. Other than that, the pros. I told you all the pros, man. Action, S.H.I.E.L.D. Copley, the opening credits, it's funny, the ending, something more in there, man. It's something more in this whole movie that I haven't experienced ever or in a long time, man. It's been that long, and it's just something fun to see, because if you're going to watch this movie, you like the trailers, watch it in the theaters, but that's the whole thing. It made me sick. It made me this. You're different. You never know how you're going to react, but I would say see this in the theaters while it's still there. You like the trailer. The trailer didn't make you sick. Watch it on your big TV, your big fancy TV. And if it doesn't make you sick, go watch it in the theaters. Simple as that. Like I said, something more. The music, the creative, the villain's appearance, the stunts, and the practical and CGI effects. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to end up giving Hardcore Henry a 9.0 out of 10, and that is a 9 out of 10. Is it worth watching in general? Yes. Is it worth watching in theaters? Yes. Or if you want to wait for rental, if you don't want to get sick in the theater, then rental. But yes, 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 and yes, 100 million times yes. I enjoyed this film. I love this film. This is a film I'm going to pick up on Blu-ray when it comes out for sure. And I don't pick up every single film on Blu-ray. Just like Star Wars, my next movies will be Revenant, 10 Cloverfield Lane, Deadpool, those sort of movies. You know, not just like other random movies every week. The big movies, man. And this is a movie that I'm ready. I need to see this movie again. So comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the movie, or tell me if you guys are going now. And if you guys want to support the channel or enjoy my review, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that great stuff. Well, until next time, bye-bye.